So I was about 12 minutes into a video and I stopped it and restarted it. And I'm going to tell you why. I was so distracted and it was, I'm pretty much a rambler 90% of the time anyway. But this was like even beyond my normal range of rambling and such. So starting over. It's Tuesday morning. I'm home from the work. Been home for a little bit. Fixing to go get my hair did. Gonna get some color put on it. So that explains the lack of product in it. And I think I need to powder the corner of my eyes a little bit. So everybody needs a little extra powder. Um, I might get my nails done too on there. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet. I need to go to the Walmarts. And you know what? I think that's blue eyeliner. Now that I'm looking at it, and that doesn't please. I need to throw that away. I bought an eyeliner one time. Is that blue? It's blue to me. I put my makeup on it. It's I'm like a vampire. My house is so dark, which I love that. I'm not complaining. But it does make it a little bit difficult when you go to put on your eyeliner and it's blue and you really wanted black. I don't care. Anyway, and I got these brushes at the Save a Lot. I really did, and they were only $1. I got them several months ago. I got several different sizes and kinds. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a fan of them. They're not bad, not at all. I took my vitamin. Actually, I think I've taken 2 vitamins today. I think I forgot that I took one, which you can't overdose on a vitamin. Also, I got a new wallet. It's got comic book covers on it. I know. I thought it was kind of whimsical. I carry boy wallets because I put them in my pocket. Because my purse is a cooler. Yeah, my purse that I carry for work. I don't usually carry it for home. Well, sometimes I do, but I carry it at work, and it's a cooler. Yeah, that's my purse. But I don't leave my wallet in it because if I leave my purse in the ambulance, I ain't trying to have somebody take my wallet. So I have to have something to put in my pocket. Lady wallets, too big to put in your pocket. So all this hubbub over the flags and stuff, which, you know, I'm going to be the first person to tell you I've never been a Confederate flag kind of person. I know that people, do the whole, Southern pride and yada, yada, yada. Well, I think you can have pride without being a racist prick. And to me, that is what that flag symbolizes and always has. Um, if you want to be proud of your heritage, more better. Do what you need to do. But to me, celebrating a flag or a symbol that basically represents bigotry and hate, to me is not cool. And what's even further surprising is that the same people who parade this flag, wear this flag, put this flag on their vehicles, and everything else, they have no clue the history of this flag. And they just want to, but it's the same people that have the mentality of, well, you know what? It's the same people, and you know who I'm talking about, who have pickup trucks, and on the back they have one of them hitching things. You know what I'm talking about? And it's got like the testicles. You know what I'm talking about? The big metal testicles. That is the most vulgar. Which, I mean, number one, I mean, it's not just because I'm an anti-testicle kind of lady. I do believe they are important for the purpose of reproduction, which I have no plans of doing anytime in the immediate future. But I just think that's vulgar. But that's the mindset of the people that parade that flag around. So if you have testicles on the back of your truck, then just keep on driving. So it's just not for me. It's not so much about a judgment as it is a preference. If you want to sport the Confederate flag and display your ignorance for the world to see, you know, be my guest. It's just not something that I just don't. Uh, it's just not for me. Also, um, and I started to post this on the wall the other day, or yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I did, and I got sidetracked at work. But there was a story of a transgender teen who was killed in Mississippi, I think it was. So again, I would just like to say for all these people who are talking about the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing and rolling their eyes and talking about why is this relevant? Why do we care? Why should we care? I'm so tired of her. Stuff it. The reason that she is relevant and the reason that she matters and the reason that her story is prominent, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to probably keep saying it, is visibility. It's visibility because people are still being killed simply for being who they are. Simply for being who they are. And people, and we all know this, people fear what they don't know. Ignorance is such a bitch. And I don't mean ignorant in the sense of, just calling somebody stupid, or I mean ignorant as in uneducated. Ignorant as you just don't know. You just not bothered to take the time to educate yourself. Ignorance doesn't necessarily have to be a derogatory term. I believe that the term ignorance can actually be an opportunity to learn something. And so, because people fear what they don't know, people, when there's not visibility or there's not a presence that people can grasp onto or identify with, then they have this fear. And I think sometimes fear begets hatred and it begets violence and all these other horrible things. So absolutely 100% stories like Caitlyn Jenner, I think, bring visibility to an issue that needs visibility brought to it, because I think it's ridiculous that in 2015 a teenage child walking down the street can be murdered simply because some dum dum, has this issue. I just don't know. Um, something else. Something else. If you have somebody in your life who seems like they're kind of down in the dumps, or they seem like they're a little something's off, you know what? Try to reach out to them. I think for me, I'm a very awkward person. I really am. I think on paper I can sit and write you a poetry thing, or I can write this, or I can really adequately express myself with the written word. I can with the spoken word if I really have time to sort of think and process. I'm not nearly as good at it as I was, 10 years ago. Um, Written, I do fine. Spoken, I'm a mess, and I'm very awkward when bad things happen to people, and when people die and bad things happen, and I'm very awkward. I never quite know what to say, and what I have learned, um, truly, and kind of sort of because of what I do for a living, sometimes it's not what you say, and it's not how much you say, it's the sincerity with which you say it. And sometimes it's nothing more than a gesture or a glance or a touch. And I think sometimes that's all people truly need and are looking for. People don't want your words. People don't need some big flowery, uh, you know, story or whatever. People just need to know that somebody cares. People just need to know that they can open up and be themselves, and it be okay. People are going to do what people are going to do regardless. You can be there for somebody and absolutely morning, noon, or not, be by their side, let them know, reassure them, and folks are still going to do what they're going to do. But I think sometimes we shy away from people when they're at a low point just because we don't know what to say. And I've done it. I've done it too. It's like, well, I don't know what to say to them. I don't. What? Who am I? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a. Because sometimes people just need a hug. Or they just need to hear that I love you. Or they just need to laugh. Tell them you'll smack them in the tits. That usually works for me when I'm upset. Tell me you'll smack me in the tits, and well, I'll probably let you do it if you offer me coffee. before, during, and after. It just depends. Everybody's different. So just kind of, don't worry so much about what you're gonna say. Just be there. I think is probably the best advice I can give for a situation like that. Um, I've got some stuff on my mind. I've got some things that are kind of rolling around in the old noggin. I don't know if it's necessarily anything that I can put into words right now, or I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to how I want to say it or what I really need to express. Maybe it's one of those deals I just kind of need to write it down to sort of see how I feel about it. Um, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I feel kind of out of sorts lately. I'm okay. I don't want anybody to worry. I mean, I'm fine. I don't know. I mean, I'm just having a real hard time lately. Just sort of, you know, I just feel, I don't know. I guess I'm struggling to care. Does that make sense? Have you ever done that? You just, you get so overwhelmed emotionally that I don't know if it's sort of a defense mechanism, but you just kind of shut down a little bit. And this like wall of apathy sort of emerges so that you're just kind of, that's just, you can be smiling and laughing and joking with people, or you can, see people at the grocery store, at the Piggly Wiggly, and have these little social exchanges, and you're engaging, and you're interacting with them, but on the inside this is the look that you have. That, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So while I may have to go to work and I may have to um, be in social situations or social settings, this is kind of what I'm feeling on the inside. So I hope it passes. I hope it passes soon. So I'm gonna go see my hairdresser. I'm gonna stop and get me some delicious creamer because she buys that shitty creamer. And hairdresser, if you're watching this, I just said that you buy shitty creamer. When you know that I'm coming, which is gonna be at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, I hang out with you more than I hang out with anybody. You should make sure that I always have delicious coffee creamer to enjoy. So I'm gonna take matters into my own hands, and I'm gonna stop and get some coffee creamer. And I'm even gonna bring pretty little mugs with which to drink said coffee with said creamer. That's how I do. Somebody said something about it raining today, honey. I hope it comes, a cod dragger, and I hope it cools everything off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know right now. And I said it this morning. I think I said it 2 days ago, and I'm probably gonna say it several more times before the summer is out. All you little bastards that bitched and whined and griped and complained all winter long, talking about, I can't wait for summer to get here. It's just so cold. Go to hell. I hope you're sweating, honey. I hope you're sweating like whores in church, and I don't want to hear a word out of you. Honey, it is so hot. I mean, it is hotter than a cow's ass on the 4th of July, and that's hot. If you've ever been on a farm and you've seen a cow's ass, you know what I'm talking about. And it's not just the fact that it's hot; it's miserable. I mean, this isn't even kind of like the tropical. Oh, get me a pina colada because it's a little balmy today. No, this is like the seventh circle of hell. This is like the fiery pits. This is like a preview of what it's going to be like. No air conditioning. And I myself am not a fan of it. You don't hear me bitching in the wintertime. You will never hear me complain. So I'm like, it's so cold. Where the heat at? Uh-uh. No, I'm not that guy. I don't complain about that. I'm like, oh, please let it be cold. Please let it be cold. Yeah, this isn't even enjoyable. I mean, if I did not have to work and I had a nice big swimming pool and I can lay out there in my swimming pool and I can enjoy just some rest and relaxation. Summertime might not be such a bad gig. But having to get out and work in this bullshit, So, to those of you who wanted the summer, you got it. I hope you're happy. Anywho, I'm going to go get my hair did now. So you all have a good day, and be nice, and be kind, and be sweet, and be pretty, and try to stay cool. Don't be out there like running no marathons or cutting the grass in the middle of the day when it's hot and all that bullshit. Don't do that. Just stay at home and chill and relax until it cools off. Yeah. So behave, and I will talk at you later.